What are you getting? How are you doing, mate?
I'm good, but there's stuff in the way everywhere I go.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so Julie, she is a victim of domestic abuse. She has been with her partner for 7 years, and she is used to it. She thinks it is just what she has to put up with, and she has put up with it until she finds a job that she thinks could be her escape. So my character's journey, she's trying to fight the oppression that she's been feeling.
Because it's the first line it's around, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, don't look at me like that. You fucking sound like a climax was a few, because it does start quite angrily, doesn't it? But if that's...
You can take out the fucking flag if you want.
Yeah.
And just, I think actually it's probably better if you say don't look at me like that.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that.
Bit of a complex character in a way, but
Grin.
I suppose you do hear about these stories of people who probably had a bit of a bad background, bad upbringing, and unfortunately they don't really know much difference, and that kind of translates into their adult life. He's a bit of a troubled character, hits the drink quite a lot, smokes a lot, and unfortunately doesn't really understand what is right or wrong in terms of treating other people.
But angst is really not a common word. It's not very used. I think that's why it's gonna be very catchy as a title sequence. What we want to show with this film is a social drama on domestic violence, but with different aspects compared to the ones that they usually show. I think that we didn't focus on the actual violence, but we rather focused more on the fear and on the conflict that these characters have. They're really complex characters. I think they are really well developed. And whilst we watch the film, we can tell what they're thinking.
He's angry at you because he feels jealous. And this is the first time that you've actually made him feel some real emotion where he cares about you.
Angst, to me, is it's a short film that deals with loads of issues of anxiety, death, feeling trapped, feeling isolated and alone, and it's really as well a film about Julie's kind of awakening to the fact that there is more to life than living under Dave's thumb, and she eventually does realise that. So it's not just a depressing film where a bloke beats his wife up, it's more of an empowerment for Julie, because she does go through a hard time, but eventually she sees the light and she's the better for it.
That's when you get her attention.
It's a story of Julie and Dave. Dave has a questionable lifestyle which takes it out on Julie. It's quite intense and it touches on some quite sensitive topics, but I thought it was going to be interesting to shoot.
You're freaking me out, Dave.
Freak! I'll show you the fucking freak is. You're sleeping with him, aren't you, you little slag?
Frank knows exactly what he wants, so that's nice. I think he knows exactly what he wants from the character, but he's also willing to listen. And if I have an idea where I don't quite, I have something that maybe I think the character Julie would do instead, he's open to listening, which is really nice.
Or is it?
But you're.
Oh no, it's a fake.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's
You're feeling that very.
Really knows what he's doing, has some good vision as well, but is open to ideas, and it's always great as an actor to have that kind of two-way dialogue between actor and director. So when we've got an idea, we can just give it to Frank, see what he thinks, and we might play with it, might work, might not work.
Let me try and get into Paul.
Well, let's start with Frank mainly. He's definitely a visionary, and he definitely knows what he wants. For starters, if the shot isn't perfect, let's say, you know, if it doesn't look exactly how he wants it to look, he is happy to. He won't settle. He will happily do the shot 1,000 times.
Yeah, same jacket.
Right, so I've just been running through with Ed what days were you feeling, so
Well, I co-wrote the script with Frank, and so that has inevitably given me some more roles within the production. When we started, we had a treatment for this kind of, it was a bit weird, this psychological thriller thing where you didn't know whether he was dead or alive. And from there we adapted the script, so we got more of a working story, and then it became about domestic abuse, and then finally we had the script that we were working with today.
to actual like angry.
It's been a long journey, a really long journey, you know. Really happy. I mean, we created a really great atmosphere whilst we were shooting. The actors, the crew, they were all fantastic. It was just a great environment to be in, and really happy with the outcome of the film, how things are going, and surely we have plans for the future. We got already a script for our next film. We already got new ideas, and hopefully for next year festivals we'll be out there producing a good story.